Elon Musk's announcement of the Tesla Model 2 took the automotive industry by surprise and kicked off a race to redefine the course of the global electric vehicle market. The official confirmation not only brought clarity to the company's plans, but also demonstrated Tesla's boldness in investing in a segment that could determine the future of mobility. The current climate is one of anticipation and, at the same time, tension for competitors who see their strategies being threatened. The choice of Munich, Germany, as the venue for the model's official unveiling in September 2025 is no coincidence. It's one of the most important hubs of the global automotive industry, home to giants like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Audi. Launching an affordable car right in the backyard of these traditional brands symbolizes a kind of direct provocation. It's as if Tesla is saying it's here to dominate not only the future, but also the heart of traditional industry. The launch price, estimated at just $10,175, is one of the most impressive aspects of this announcement. In a market where electric vehicles are still associated with high prices, Tesla is breaking new ground and establishing a new benchmark. This aggressive pricing policy has the potential to attract a mass of consumers who, until now, considered EVs unaffordable. The impact of this move will be felt globally, putting pressure on competitors and expanding the reach of electrification. To achieve this surprisingly low price, Tesla is betting on a unique industrial strategy with automated processes, the reuse of proven components, and regionalized factories. Production will not be concentrated solely in the United States, but will also be distributed across strategic locations such as Mexico, Europe, and India. This decentralization is seen as a smart move to circumvent trade tariffs, shorten logistical distances, and adapt vehicles to local preferences. Another key element of the strategy is speed. While traditional automakers take years between announcing a new model and its arrival on the streets, Tesla promises to deliver the Model 2 just 7 months after its official unveiling. This demonstrates not only production efficiency, but also a desire to quickly capture market enthusiasm. Speed could be crucial in cementing Tesla's dominance before rivals can even react with competitive solutions. The planned expansion into China is particularly strategic. The country is currently the world's largest electric vehicle market, dominated by BYD, which already offers popular and affordable models. By bringing the Model 2 to this territory, Tesla is not only seeking volume growth, but also directly challenging its current largest competitor. This is a battle that could redefine the global balance of power in the electric automotive sector. In the field of industrial innovation, Tesla also promises to break barriers. The unboxed production process, in which different parts of the vehicle are manufactured simultaneously, represents a revolution in efficiency. This approach reduces steps, accelerates the assembly process, and reduces the risk of failure, while allowing greater flexibility for rapid design changes. It's a way to industrialize cars with high quality on a massive scale and at a reduced cost. Gigapress machines used to cast large body sections are another differentiator. This technology reduces the number of parts required for manufacturing, simplifies assembly, and increases the car's structural rigidity. The result is a cheaper, faster process with fewer points of vulnerability. Gigapress has already been applied to models like the Model Y, but in the case of the Model 2, it gains even more relevance due to the challenge of maintaining ultra-low costs without compromising quality. At the heart of this revolution is the 4680 Gen 2 structural battery, one of the most advanced in the industry. Unlike conventional batteries, it's not just a standalone component, but an integral part of the car's structure, also serving as the foundation of the chassis. This means improved safety, reduced weight, and increased interior space. This technological solution ensures that, even as an entry-level model, the Model 2 offers competitive performance. Tesla's vertical integration, which ranges from battery development to factory software development, creates a unique production ecosystem. The company's plants around the world are connected in real time, exchanging data and learning from each other. This adaptive smart factory model is a strategic asset. It allows Tesla to anticipate problems, make near-instant adjustments, and maximize global efficiency. The Model 2's boldness lies not only in its technology or price, but in its market strategy. Tesla isn't seeking to compete on equal terms with rivals, but rather to redefine the rules of the game. Entering the affordable electric car segment puts immediate pressure on traditional brands, which will need to restructure entire production chains to remain relevant. It's a high-risk move, but also one with high potential rewards. Many analysts see the Model 2 as the beginning of a new era for the automotive industry, just as the Ford Model T democratized the combustion engine car in the early 20th century. The Tesla Model 2 could become a symbol of the democratization of electric vehicles. This historical parallel reinforces the magnitude of the expected impact, demonstrating that this is not just another launch, but a watershed moment for the industry. The success of this initiative will also depend on consumer acceptance. If the public embraces the idea of an affordable, efficient, and reliable EV, Tesla will have cemented not just a product, but a cultural revolution in mobility. The possibility of an electric car costing the same as many popular combustion engine models paves the way for a faster, less elitist transition. This could accelerate public policy and investment in charging infrastructure. Traditional competitors like Volkswagen, Toyota, and General Motors will have to respond urgently. The challenge is not just to create a cheap car, but to achieve the level of production and technological integration that allows Tesla to reduce costs without compromising quality. This is the major barrier to entry. Even companies with decades of experience will have difficulty replicating the Tesla model in the short term. The pressure will be even greater in emerging markets, where the search for affordable vehicles is a priority. The Model 2 could find fertile ground in markets like India, Brazil, and Southeast Asia, regions where the popularization of electric cars is still in its infancy. By investing in regionalized factories, Tesla is already anticipating this reality, avoiding import costs and adapting the product to local conditions. Governments will also play an important role in this transition. Tax incentives, subsidies, and infrastructure investments will be crucial to accelerating mass adoption. The Model 2's competitive price facilitates this equation, but without consistent public policies, popularization may be slower. Tesla, in this sense, can become a catalyst for regulatory change and accelerate decarbonization commitments in various countries. Another relevant point is the environmental impact of large-scale production. Although EVs reduce emissions during use, battery manufacturing remains a controversial topic. Tesla promises more sustainable solutions, using raw materials more efficiently and investing in recycling. The challenge will be ensuring that the Model 2's widespread adoption doesn't create new environmental bottlenecks that undermine its climate benefits. The arrival of the Model 2 also shakes the collective imagination. For the first time, millions of people will be able to see an electric vehicle as a realistic option and not just a status symbol. This shift in perception is powerful, as it puts the energy transition within reach of the global middle class. The image of an affordable, efficient, and connected electric car can redefine consumer desires and aspirations. Experts emphasize that, beyond price, the driving experience will be a differentiator. Despite being an entry-level car, the Model 2 will retain Tesla's technological DNA, offering connectivity, remote software updates, and advanced safety systems. These attributes, common in premium models, take on new meaning as they reach a wider audience. The promise is to democratize innovation, not just mobility. This combination of factors makes the Tesla Model 2 more than a launch. It's a leadership strategy in a changing market. By aligning speed, price, innovation, and global expansion, Tesla demonstrates a long-term vision that puts the competition on the defensive. The challenge now is to turn this vision into reality, meeting deadlines, ensuring quality, and delivering on promises. One aspect that cannot be ignored is the psychological impact the announcement has on competitors. By revealing such a low price, Tesla challenges the entire industry's cost logic. Companies that had been betting on mid-size or premium electric vehicles are now forced to rethink their strategies. Response time will be crucial, as each passing month solidifies Tesla's advantage in consumers' minds. The traditional automotive industry faces yet another challenge: the cost structure inherited from decades of fossil fuel-based production. While Tesla was born with an electric-centric approach, automakers like Ford and Toyota must contend with aging factories, powerful unions, and suppliers dependent on outdated technologies. This makes adaptation slower and more expensive, favoring Tesla in the race for the affordable market. Market analysts also highlight the Model 2's symbolic value. Just as the first iPhone redefined mobile telephony, the Model 2 could redefine the 21st century automobile. A cheap, connected, and efficient electric car could not only replace combustion engine cars but also create new consumer habits. The domino effect could reach parallel industries such as oil, mechanical parts, and even public transportation. Another point to consider is the trust Tesla has managed to build with the financial market. Unlike other startups still struggling for credibility, Tesla has already proven its ability to execute at scale with the Model 3 and Model Y. This guarantees easy access to capital for expansion, allowing the company to invest heavily without compromising its financial health. This robustness is a differentiator that less well-capitalized competitors are unlikely to match. The choice of Mexico as a production hub is strategic. Its proximity to the United States reduces logistics costs while also allowing it to take advantage of favorable trade agreements. Furthermore, the country has a competitive labor force and is investing in energy infrastructure, factors that contribute to the viability of mass production at reduced costs. This decision strengthens Tesla's global supply chain and opens up new opportunities in Latin America. In Europe, regionalized production seeks to avoid tariffs imposed by the European Union while also serving local consumers quickly. The continent is currently one of the most demanding markets in terms of sustainability, and an affordable electric car could be widely accepted. Setting up factories in Germany or neighboring countries is also seen as a way to directly pressure historic brands, forcing them to compete on their own turf. In India, Tesla sees an emerging market with enormous potential. With a young population and growing urbanization, the country demands affordable mobility solutions. The Model 2 could fit perfectly into this scenario, provided challenges such as charging infrastructure and energy costs are overcome. The decision to establish local production demonstrates the intention to adapt to the particularities of each region. From a technological standpoint, the integration between software and hardware is one of the project's strengths. The Model 2 is expected to inherit advanced connectivity systems, over-the-air updates, and integration with Tesla's charging network. This digital layer differentiates the product from its rivals, offering more than just a means of transportation, a connected and constantly evolving ecosystem. This approach can build customer loyalty like never before. The issue of range will also be central. Although the price is low, Tesla must deliver performance that doesn't compromise the user experience. The 4680 Gen 2 structural battery promises to provide sufficient range to meet urban needs, and in premium versions, longer trips. This balance between cost and efficiency is one of the strengths that could make the Model 2 a global bestseller. The marketing surrounding the launch will also be crucial. Tesla is known for turning every event into a spectacle, and the Munich presentation promises to be a milestone. More than just showcasing a car, Elon Musk must sell a concept: the democratization of electric mobility. This type of narrative has great appeal, especially in a context of growing environmental concern and the search for affordable solutions. Experts point out that Tesla aims to do more than sell cars. It aims to shape a global clean energy ecosystem. The Model 2 could be the gateway for millions of consumers to learn about the brand, and in the future, purchase other products such as solar panels, home batteries, and software services. In this sense, the car becomes part of a larger strategy, connecting mobility and energy in a single package. The project's accelerated pace also reflects Elon Musk's management philosophy. The executive has a history of pushing deadlines and imposing nearly impossible goals on his teams. While risky, this approach has proven effective on several occasions, resulting in breakthroughs that seemed unattainable. In the case of the Model 2, the pressure to meet the deadline could be the difference between leading the market or missing out. However, there are plenty of risks along the way. Reliance on global supply chains can create bottlenecks, especially at a time of geopolitical tensions. Critical raw materials like lithium and nickel still pose supply challenges. Tesla is banking on long-term contracts and innovation in alternative materials to minimize these risks, but commodity market volatility remains a real threat. Another challenge will be balancing quality and cost. By cutting the price so aggressively, Tesla needs to ensure the Model 2 isn't perceived as an inferior car. The brand's reputation is at stake, and any flaw could undermine consumer confidence. In this sense, the combination of intelligent design, advanced automation, and rigorous quality control will be essential for success. The impact on the labor market also deserves attention. Intensive automation of production reduces the need for traditional labor, but creates demand for highly skilled professionals in areas such as robotics and artificial intelligence. This transition can generate social tensions, especially in regions where the automotive sector is a major employer. Tesla will have to address this issue strategically to avoid political resistance. On the global stage, the Model 2 could accelerate the energy transition in an unprecedented way. With affordable prices, millions of people will have access to electric vehicles, reducing dependence on fossil fuels. This could directly impact the oil market, putting pressure on exporting countries and transforming geopolitical relations. The shift in the transportation matrix will have repercussions far beyond the automotive industry. From an environmental perspective, the focus on regionalized production also helps reduce the carbon footprint associated with vehicle transportation. By producing close to the end consumer, Tesla minimizes emissions related to logistics and gains agility in meeting demand. This practice could become a benchmark for other industries, demonstrating that economic efficiency and sustainability can go hand in hand. Consumer behavior toward the Model 2 will be a bellwether for the entire industry. If the model wins over the public quickly, rival brands will have to accelerate their affordable electric compact car projects. Otherwise, Tesla could cement a temporary monopoly in this segment, expanding its strategic advantage. In any case, the launch alone is enough to reconfigure investment plans across all global automakers. It's important to remember that Tesla has already demonstrated its ability to transform markets. The Model S redefined the concept of a premium electric car, while the Model 3 proved that mass production is possible. The Model Y, in turn, became one of the best-selling SUVs in the world. The Model 2, therefore, emerges as the missing piece that completes the puzzle and consolidates Tesla in all major segments. Urban mobility experts also highlight the Model 2's potential for integration with shared transportation services. A cheap and efficient electric car can be used in app-based fleets, electric taxis, or even government mobility programs. This versatility expands the vehicle's reach, extending beyond the individual consumer to new forms of collective use. The relationship with suppliers will be another critical point.